Hi guys, it's Holly and I just wanted to come on here to check in with everyone. I've tried to film this so many times because there's a lot I want to say but I don't know how to kind of say it. Some of you might be thinking, I do not know who this person is, so why are they showing up in my subscription list? And that is because there's a really good chance that between 2014 and 2017 you subscribed to me because I used to put out a lot of Animal Crossing content, Breath of the Wild content, Fantasy Life was obviously a big one. That's kind of how I managed to get subscribers. Since 2017, which is when I filmed my last video, I gained subscribers. I had lots of comments and I have the YouTuber Creator Studio on my phone, so I always get comments and things and I do try to still respond to them. So if you ever look back at some of my older videos, I do always try to respond, even if I'm no longer active, just because I want people to know that I'm still alive. So I have 3 points to address in this video, but obviously don't be afraid to ask me any questions because it doesn't bother me. It's just that I'm trying to get as much information in this video as I can. Okay, so the first thing I want to address is where I've been. Now, nothing big has changed, nothing drastic has changed. Those of you that have been around for a while and can remember that far back, I have since deleted the videos, will remember that I was moving and I moved into this flat where I live with my boyfriend. That was it. So I'm still in the same job. I'm still working in an office. Well, obviously not at the minute because of the virus. Like, everything is fine. Obviously there's been a couple of tragedies and stuff that have happened in the last 3 years, but I think that probably goes for everyone. So long story short, I've actually not been anywhere. It's just that the second point will explain why I haven't been doing the whole YouTube thing. Okay, so first thing I just want to address really quickly is that off the back of what I just said about moving, I moved from a house to a flat, which, like an apartment, like that kind of thing. I'm now more limited on space, which is something that I always knew was going to be an issue. I then bought this big old light, a ring light, which had no diffuser on it. So there was no soft glow, it was just this big bright light, and it was just a nightmare because I'd film for 20 minutes and for the next 2 hours I'd have a big white ring in my eyes and it was just not good for my brain, I don't think. Another reason why I stopped, and I only want to just touch on this very quickly because I don't have much time to do this. I think if you were to go back to my videos, start of this kind of YouTube process and to the most recent ones in 2017, kind of obvious my appearance has changed in terms of weight. Obviously I was a lot younger then, so like I'm bound to change anyway, but for some reason my weight became not a hot topic, but I just felt like whenever I got a comment, it was like you look nothing like your art in your intros and on the things that you post, which, to be fair, the artwork was done when I was smaller, so it was just kind of a bit awkward, but I either paid for the art to be done or it was done for me by someone, so it's kind of like I can't go back to them and be like, hey, sorry, can you make me like 40 pounds heavier? Like, do you know what I mean? So it was one of those things. Another thing was just comments about my appearance, and I never wanted to be that person. Like, I never wanted my body to become something to attack. It's kind of hard for me to talk about, but the comments and the hate that I started getting, and overall embarrassment at how rushed my old videos were. Some of you may notice, if you now go on my channel, instead of there being 200 videos, there's like 40, I think. So I had a full-on clear out. As I started to get more views, although I'm not a big YouTuber, obviously that's not what that is. As I started to get more views, I started to attract a lot of unwanted attention, or at least it felt like a lot. So I started receiving hate comments, not many, I'd say 3% of them were hate comments. And then that's when I realised my kind of mental health was not good. And someone would leave a comment and I would just spend like hours just thinking about it, like, why would they call me that? Like, why would someone say that to me? But I do understand that is just the nature of what, and it just comes with the territory. How the big YouTubers do it, I have no idea, but I just struggled with it personally. But going forwards, I'm not going to kind of let it affect me so much, just because it's not a big deal. So I've kind of like changed shift patterns and routines and stuff over the last 4 years that I've been there. So it was just a case of I went from working like 10 till 5 Monday to Friday to working 8 till 5 until 8 o'clock at night sometimes. So it just did not fit in with my schedule. And when you don't make money from YouTube and you don't make enough to pay your bills, you obviously don't focus on that, because what I was focused on was making sure that I had money for a living. You know, when you're a big YouTuber, like, yeah, you have to do YouTube because that's what sustains you, but like that wasn't the case with me. Like, it wasn't like that at all. Those are some of the reasons that I stopped. Just for the record, I never stopped enjoying those games. Yes, I'm playing the new Animal Crossing. I have a lot of hours in it. As you can imagine, I love Animal Crossing, and I always have, and I always will. So I still play all these games, I just don't publicise that I'm doing it. So I think that's probably all I have to say about that, but that's kind of where I'm at. So point number 3 of this kind of video is like what happens now. And to be honest, I did find a lot of enjoyment doing my YouTube videos, and I would like to continue them because, like I said, I still play those games. So I still want to be able to be like, hey, here's some information that I have that I want to share with you. The kind of going forwards is a little bit difficult, mainly because I no longer have my capture card for my for, I think it's called the Elgato system. I don't have that anymore, and I don't necessarily want to spend money straight away on maybe buying a new capture kit. I guess we'll just see how we get on. But there are so many things I want to do. Like, I want to do like an Animal Crossing town tour. I want to do all of these things, really. It just depends on whether you guys will accept it. I still want to be able to do these things, and especially with the kind of situation in the world, I do have a bit more time now. I'm still working, but I don't have to think about things like traveling to and from work, so I save time. My shifts are now a bit more flexible, which makes it a lot more easier for me to kind of do stuff. But I would just like to know as well how you guys are, what videos you might like to see. I mean, I don't know, it's all up in the air at the minute, but I think I want to kind of delve back into the world of YouTube and just kind of with a small audience. Thank you to whoever has watched this, and I appreciate those that still comment on my videos and ask when I'm going to be back, because I am still here. It's just that I've been trying to figure out for a long time like how I would address the absence. It's been nice doing this again, and I hope I will see you guys soon on maybe some future videos. I don't know, but you just have to let me know. Just let me know. Do you want me? Do you not? I'm not sure, but yeah. Okay, bye.